So the monsoons are periodic seasonal winds. They develop because of differential heating as well as cooling of the land and the sea. They are divided into two wind system, that is summer monsoon and winter monsoon. So now in this part of the video we will learn about the monsoon mechanism in detail. So let's start with summer monsoon. So in summer what happened, the land gets heated more than the sea, so hence there develops a center of low pressure on the land. As you can see, the land mass, there is a presence of low pressure. Why? Because the temperature is increasing day by day during the summer time. Over the adjoining sea, the air is comparatively cool and the high pressure develops there. This causes the winds to blow from sea to land. Okay, that is known as summer monsoon. Okay, in the month of May, June and July, the plains of Indian subcontinent are heated by the vertical rays of the sun. This intense heat develops a low pressure. During these months over the Indian Ocean, a high pressure belt formed, and so the wind blows from the Indian Ocean towards the northwestern direction into the Asia. As they blow from sea to land, they bring heavy rainfall in some parts of the Indian subcontinent. The summer monsoon winds blow southwest, that is why it is also known as the southwest summer monsoon. Our second wind system is winter monsoon. So what happened, that during the winter season the conditions are totally opposite than that of summer season. A high pressure develops over a big landmass stretching from Central Asia up to northwest Indian plains. At the same time, a low pressure zone develops in the Indian Ocean. Okay, so as the winds blow from land to sea, they bring the cold dry weather. They are incapable of producing rain. Why? Because that time these winds do not have any moisture. Okay, if the wind is lack of moisture, if there is no presence of moisture in the wind, that means that wind do not cause any rainfall. So when these winds blow over the sea and pass over the adjoining land, they bring some rainfall. Why? Because that time the southern Coromandel coast, that is Tamil Nadu, and the southern tip of Andhra Pradesh in India get some rainfall from the winter monsoon, because they absorb some moisture from the Bay of Bengal and brings rainfall. The winter monsoon winds blow northeast, so that is why winter monsoon is also known as northeast winter monsoon. So our next topic is the four season, the four main season. So the mechanism of monsoon are further explained in this part. There are mainly four principal seasons on the basis of the monsoon variation. What are these? The hot and dry summer, that is from March to May. The hot and wet or rainy season or the southwest monsoon season, that is from June to September. The retreating southwest monsoon, that is October and November, and the cold and dry winter or northeast monsoon season, that is from December to January. Okay, now let's learn first season, that is hot and dry summer season, that is from March to May. So in India, the hot season begins in March and lasts until June. The vertical rays of sun fall directly over the Tropic of Cancer during this period. So from March to May, due to the northward movement of the path of sun's vertical rays, the length of day increases. So it results in increased solar radiation. That means most of the parts of India experiencing high temperature. So in the northern part, the temperature it is between 30 to 30 degrees Celsius, whereas in southern part the temperature between 26 degree to 27 to 32 degree centigrade. So another, that is a temperature variations. Okay, and in the pressure conditions during this time, so the warmest area slowly shifts from Deccan to the northwest of India. The high temperature in the subcontinent cause a low pressure between the Third Desert and Chotanagpur Plateau. The surrounding areas are cooler and develop high pressure condition during this time. Remember, during this summer time, generally hot dry wind blows. So this hot dry wind is marked by weak winds and dryness over the area. The low pressure over the northern plains draws the winds from the surrounding areas and gives rise to the thunderstorms with strong dusty winds. These winds cause shower or rainfall to the mostly in Punjab and Haryana and Uttar Pradesh. So during this summer season, the hot dry wind that blows, it's called Loo, okay, that generally we see in Delhi and somewhere northwestern part of India. When this particular wind absorb moisture, and that brings rainfall to some parts of the country, like in West Bengal, these winds brings heavy rainfall with thunderstorms, that is called Kalbaisakhi, whereas in Assam it is called Bardoli Chehra, whereas in Odisha the name is I think Tishar, okay, and the thunderstorms cause rainfall along the Kerala and Karnataka coast. The little rainfall that they bring is important for mango, tea and coffee plants. Such rains are called mango showers as they help in the early ripening of mango crop, and they are also called as cherry blossoms in Karnataka. Okay, that is the significance of these winds. Okay, our next season is southwest monsoon. So the southwest monsoon season is the season of general rainfall. This season lasts from June to September. The large landmass to the north of the Indian Ocean gets intensely heated during April and May, which is in summer season. This caused the formation of an intense low pressure in the northwestern part of the Indian subcontinent. Since the pressure in the ocean to the south of the large landmass is high, it attracts the southeast trade winds, which is a permanent wind or prevailing wind. So these trade winds prevail in the southern hemisphere. These southeast trade winds, after crossing the equator, is deflected towards the right due to the Coriolis force and reach the west coast as the southwest monsoon. So southwest monsoon, it is basically southeast trade winds, okay, but due to the Coriolis effect, you know what is Coriolis force? Due to the force, any moving objects deflected to the left in the southern hemisphere and to the right in the northern hemisphere. So due to this Coriolis force, these southeast trade winds after crossing the equator are deflected towards the right and named southwest monsoon. Now these southwest monsoon bring heavy rainfall with thunder and lightning. This sudden violent onset of rainfall in the first week of June is termed as burst of monsoon, okay. However, when the southwest monsoon fails to bring rainfall for 2 or more weeks, then there is a dry period in the rainy season that we call it break of monsoon. So that you understand the difference between burst of monsoon and break of monsoon. I repeat again, when the southwest monsoon winds brings heavy rainfall in the first week of June, that is called burst of monsoon. Whereas when these monsoon winds fails to bring any rainfall, that time we call it is a break of monsoon. So remember, the southwest monsoon also has two branches. One is Arabian Sea branch, another one is the Bay of Bengal branch, okay. Let's see this map here. So the Arabian Sea branch of this southwest monsoon first hit the Western Ghat and brings rainfall in Kerala, okay, which is the first week of June, and then second part of this southwest monsoon brings rainfall. As you can see, it directly brings rainfall to the Chota Nagpur plateau area, okay. Okay, Chota Nagpur plateau and the central India, okay. Another part of this Arabian Sea branch of southwest monsoon blow towards the Aravalli range. As you can see, in Rajasthan, the Aravalli range is parallel to the direction of the southwest monsoon. So that is the reason why Aravalli range is unable to stop this moisture laden southwest monsoon wind. This makes Rajasthan a dry area. Okay, so these are the three parts of the Arabian Sea branch. As you can see, the Arabian Sea branch brings rainfall to the western Ghats, mainly in Kerala, then central India, and the third one, it brings rainfall in Punjab. Okay, and another part of the southwest monsoon is the Bay of Bengal branch. So the first part of this Bay of Bengal branch directly goes to the, as you can see, goes to the Punjab and Haryana, that side, the northwestern side. And the second part of this Bay of Bengal branch, it directly goes towards the northeastern part of India and trapped by the three hills that is situated there, that is Garo, Khasi and Jaintia hills. These are the conical hills. They trap this moisture laden southwest monsoon wind and brings rainfall to its windward side, whereas the opposite side of these mountains, that time when the winds reach, there is less moisture present, so it brings very less amount of rainfall. Okay, that is the Bay of Bengal branch of southwest monsoon. So the main difference between the Arabian Sea branch and Bay of Bengal branch of this monsoon is that the Arabian Sea branch of southwest monsoon enters Indian landmass after blowing over a vast open sea. During this period, it collects a lot of moisture, whereas the Bay of Bengal branch travels a shorter distance and carries less moisture. The Arabian Sea branch blows over India. The Bay of Bengal branch partly enters India. Its major part blows over Myanmar and Thailand. Okay. So in the map you can see at one point, that is the northwestern part of India, that in this part Punjab, Haryana, these states are here. So at this part of India, these two branches, that is Arabian Sea branch and Bay of Bengal branch, meets and brings rainfall.